All right, so we're back with our second interview of the day. Like I said, we're out here in Industrial in Brooklyn interviewing artists at Digilogue Days. And we have somebody from the stream, somebody I'm a really big fan of from our community at Kayvan's house. This is Elijah Rosario, an amazing R&B artist.
What's going on?
Based in North Carolina, but originally from Georgia, right?
Yes, sir. Augusta, Georgia, originally.
I love it, man. So this is how we're starting every interview we're doing today, because, I'm a big nerd. You see all the comic books in the back when we're live on stream. So I wanted to ask everybody, what is your origin story? Like, what are the moments that kind of led you to being an artist?
Oh, man. I think there were quite a few. And the first one I'll start with, because I can't forget my upbringing, but church. I grew up in church singing, playing drums since I was 6 years old.
Sick.
Drums was like my first interest. I had no interest in wanting to sing at first. And then, what song was it that made me want to sing? Oh, it was Tank, Please Don't Go.
Oh my God, what a great song.
And so I'm like, oh shoot, this song is so crazy. I'm seeing how girls respond. So I'm like, I gotta start singing. I gotta really start singing.
I love that.
So shout out to my older brother. He started training me how to sing a little bit. And like, we played a lot of Jamie Foxx in the house. We played a lot of John Legend at the time. So
oh, man.
This is like, I'm aging myself, but this is
Ordinary People
around the Ordinary People
what
era.
What an album!
Jamie Foxx, Unpredictable era.
Oh my! That's when I moved to North Carolina,
dude.
So I moved in 2006, and it was like that peak time of like Jamie Foxx R&B.
Oh my gosh!
And especially too, I am like the biggest Tank fan. I got to do his interview at Genius. And I freaked out. Like, I super fanned out because I was like, bro, like, you don't understand.
No,
like,
I would have fanned out too. I don't blame you, bro.
And he was so nice. It was like unbelievable how nice he was.
I don't blame you, bro. But that's how I got started in singing. From there, I got a chance to record my first song in high school, 10th grade. Shout out to Ian Whiteside, first person to put me on a microphone.
I love that.
Recorded my first song, heard myself. I said, wow, you never heard myself recorded before. This before auto-tune. This is no auto-tune. This is raw vocals. Loved it. Started wanting to write. I wrote poetry for about 4 years. Got into recording music. And I was on and off with it. But after my mother passed away in 2019, I said, man, like, she was the first person that told the drummer in church, like, let him play the drums, teach him how to play. Got me into singing with my brother. And I said, man, let me try music. Let me really take it serious. And that was the first time I felt like something actually stuck, where I could never escape it because my father was a musician. I was surrounded by singers, surrounded by musicians all the time. I could never escape it. So I finally decided to just submit. I just submitted, man, and just gave up and said, you know what, I'm going to do it. And I haven't stopped since 2020.
It's one of those things I feel like when you start, because like, you know that I was an artist first, and like I think it's one of those things that when you start doing it, and when you have music in your life, it's just something that never goes away.
Never goes away, bro.
Even if you're not doing it actively, like for me, like I don't make music as much now, but I always tell artists like I could do anything else, and at the end of the day, there's still going to be days where I want to sit down and just produce, or just like play the piano, or just like fuck around and just like have fun with
it's
it.
It's that itch. You can't escape the itch. Especially when you know it's in your DNA.
100%.
You can't escape that. So I'm not escaping it no more. I'm here. I'm happy to be here. I love making music. So many of my influences and aspirations, I'm just like, wow. I looked at Jamie Foxx, going back to just him real quick.
Yeah.
I would look at Jamie, and I was so captivated by his ability to be comedic.
Oh my God, yeah.
And then also perform and sing and play keys. And I'm like, that's an anomaly. I got to figure out some way to be that personable.
I remember watching the Jamie Foxx show and seeing him play the piano for the first time and sing for the first time.
Yeah.
And just being like, holy shit, I didn't know this guy could do this as well. Because I'd already seen him in movies like my whole childhood and TV, and I was just like, yo, this is crazy.
Insane.
Speaking of the music, so we're going to play a song. We're going to get feedback. If you're in the chat, please be respectful. As always, we want to hear your feedback. But give us a quick intro, like tell us a little bit about the song. What's the title? What was the inspiration? What was it like making it?
Absolutely. So I can't introduce this song without shouting out one of the best producers in North Carolina, Beats by Mark, and my boy Joel Venom. They produced this. Fun fact, Mark was not going to let me be on this beat. He actually played it.
Dead.
We were in a session. He played it, and he tried to blow past it. And I said, whoa. What's that? I heard that shoo. And I'm like, wait a second, what's going on? As soon as I heard the synth bass come in, I said, oh yeah, I load this up. First words out my mouth literally was typo. I was joking. I was literally joking. And he said, no, you have to start with that. we went from there. And typo is simply about when you come in contact with, or you're missing someone, you don't want to reach out to them on a sober time, but you reach out to them when you're drunk. So you're like, and you're just like, typo, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. You ever just hit somebody up and you're like, ooh, I wish I could take that back before
Not
the unsent feature was available. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Apple and Instagram with Vanish Mode. But before you could do that, when you sent something out and that was a mistake, if there's some rhythm there, you gotta go with it. Your Saturday might be cool after that Friday night hangover. You feel me? Like,
You're speaking to teenage me right now,
dude. I'm telling you, that's how it was. So I just reflected back on what that felt like, and it was a part of my project, Sacred Summers, which was just visiting back through some of my like summer romance situations, I guess. But yeah, this is Typo.
All right, let's play it. Oh, Spotify wants to do me like this right now, man.
Ooh. Come on, Spotify.
No.
Every stream counts, Spotify.
Bruh.
Come on.
Hold on.
We need that.
Sorry, guys. Technical issues. If you're in the stream, you know this happens all the time. I have a love-hate relationship with playing songs off of Spotify. And I never know why it does this.
I think Spotify just has moments where it glitches up at the worst times.
Bruh, at the worst times.
That's the worst times, bro.
All right, hold on.
And please
see if we
believe,
can find it on YouTube really quickly.
I got that Untitled link on handy.
We're going to get it. We're going to get it. Are we going to get it? Can you airdrop me the Untitled link?
Absolutely. Let me
look, guys. This is live.
Let me airdrop you the MP3 real quick, bro, just so you have it.
It is the ML dash.
Yep, I got you.
Beautiful.
Coming in hot.
All right. This is Elijah Rosario with Typo.
I got the venom!
That boy Mark crazy.
That sound like rock.
And as always, let us know what you think in the chat, right?
Typo. I ain't mean to send a message, girl. At least you know you're on my mind, yo. I know you and I don't talk as much. Hope that you've been doing fine, though. Just checking in.
I really enjoyed getting to know your music over the last few months, honestly, on stream, bro. Like it's such in my taste. Like I love this music.
So thank you, bro. Been working hard.
Once again, and I hope I see you soon. And if we gon' do this dance again, I hope we both improve. We can change mistakes we made before, but I know that my heart belongs with yours. Typo.
I love that little dropout.
Yeah,
just a little low pass filter on the production.
They went wavy with it, man. It was a different sound from Mark that I heard, and that's why I was like, bro, we have to do something to this. Like,
Love that.
Have to. That's my guy. We've been locked in since 2020. One of my first songs that actually started getting traction on Spotify was Survive, and he produced that.
I love that, man. It's having consistent and collaborative chemistry with is so important, I feel like, for artists.
Yes, indeed, bro. And North Carolina has such a different sound, but it's so slept on if you're not in Charlotte right now.
Facts.
But Raleigh, bro, Raleigh's got some gems. I mean, from producers to engineers to artists, even I'm grateful to be in that scene.
Hey, man,
and just do what I gotta do.
As someone who grew up in that scene when there was not shit there, I have to say, you, Masho, a couple of the other artists that I've heard from the area, I'm so excited about the music scene that's happening in Raleigh right now. I've never felt that way before.
Masho is a different beast, bro. Not even just with his music, but I've seen Masho on stage, bro, and I remember the first time I saw him, I nudged Mark and I said, dog, he's got it.
Yeah. Facts.
Literally has it. Stage presence, knows I think knowing your music, knowing what you feel when you listen to your songs is very important.
Extremely.
So when you bring it to the table, you bring it on stage, and you're in front of people telling them what you need them to do, bro, it's so effective. He knows his songs. He knows how to interact. Great personality. And a killer mustache, I gotta say. Killer mustache.
I'm dead, bro. All right. We have to wrap it up in a second.
Yes, sir.
But I wanted to ask you, what are some of the things you're excited about going into 2025? What are you working on? Let everybody know.
Absolutely. 2025, top of the year, we're dropping Letters to My Love Part 2. Super excited about that. The first single that we have from that EP is called Chemical Reaction. If you want to check that out, check out Chemical Reaction.
Go listen to it.
We're also, and I got to invite you to one, we're planning on throwing a Return to Love experience, where it's simple thing I'll just tell people is this. It's basically going to be an interactive listening experience that we're bringing to Atlanta and New York, where you can bring your girl, you can bring your mom, you can bring your best friend. We're just going to restore the feeling in love. I feel like that's something very important, especially coming into a crazy political year. And with elections, I feel like people are going to need more love. So we're literally just like, I'm bringing my most vulnerable body of work to you to let you know we're here. But spread the love around. That's why I say bring your friend, bring your girl, bring your mom. It's for that. So that's what we want to do. And I'm excited to bring those experiences to both Atlanta and New York next year. In Raleigh. We're going to do something in Raleigh for sure. But yeah, that's what I got lined up top of the year that I can give to people right now.
Amazing, man. And just for everybody in the chat, because you know one of the things we like to do is pull up the socials and make sure everyone's going to follow. Let everybody know where they can find you on socials and go follow him.
Yes, please follow me at ElijahRosario.music on Instagram. On Twitter, until Elon gives us more characters, it's eRosario Music. But either way, just type in Elijah Rosario. You'll see my icon, same profile picture across all socials and DSPs. It'll be a beautiful amber background with a beautiful chocolate man side view. So just make sure you come check me out on all platforms as well.
I love it, man. Thank you for your time, bro. It's such a pleasure to meet you in person.
Such a pleasure, bro. I've been excited about this. Much love.